Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. We are discussing the pricing condition analysis, in which we showed you different ways of getting it done when you have such a situation. In most of the ERP users, they face this requirement that they have got a list of product, and with against each product, it is given the pricing condition, means validity from date and until the expiry of that condition, and what is the price then. Okay, so these are the things which are given on one side. On the other hand, you have the product and their transaction dates are given. Now, against each entry, you may need to know that what was the current price at this point and what was the last month price at the same time. Okay, on this day, when you are standing on this date, 7th of July 2023, so of course you wouldn't need to know what was the price last month that was calculated as 7th of June, right? So then those prices once listed, and then you can do some graph or some other purpose of this information since you have got it here. Okay, so in previous few videos, we showed you different ways of doing it. The formula way, Excel formula were used, like min ifs. If your Excel version is after the 2016 and onwards, otherwise you can use this array function min, and within min you specify the if condition, and then you specify which range you want to get the minimum date. Why the minimum date is required? Yeah, because that is going to be uh, analyzed with that what would be the last month. Okay, that will make the last month appear here, right? And means that the last month price is going to be this date is going to be looked up, right? The minimum date of that, and then it is going to be looked at. First of all, it is going to be checked. If it falls, if it is less than this, then it is going to put a space in here, because this is it is outside the product cycle. The product was not launched, or it was not available for sale in the moment. So that's why it is. But if the product was being sold, then what was the and price at that time, it is being shown here. Okay, so that's fine after her. So there were one way of doing it was writing a very lengthy formula we showed you, and then we took you to the VBA, in which we wrote a module and we associated it the code with this button. As soon as we click this button, it is going to bring you the date. It is going to bring this all information. If you remember, okay, let me try it again, so that we can recap what have we have done so far. Okay, so we click it here, so it brings all this information in here properly, right? Okay, now the another part in the VBA. This was one part of the VBA in which it is actually doing the same Excel formula writing, and the only thing it is doing is it is automating, and it is freeing you from writing all this memorizing that formula. And so since you have recorded it into the macro, you don't need to. All you need to do is press the button, and it is going to get you the desired result. That is fine. Now, another way of you doing it in the using the VBA is developing a function. As you know, Excel is full of the function which are there are most of the functions are provided by the Microsoft, right? For example, I give you a function. You write the formula, you write sum, okay, and you write a certain range, for example, this, okay, and you close the bracket, and it gets you. So what does it do? Means it calls this function, and it passes on this thing as a parameter, and the function works out for you whatever is the summary for this. And well, if you increase it from, for example, D to, for example, D 7,000, okay, so it is going to sum up the entire thing like this. Okay, so this is the function of the. So this is the Excel provided function, but thanks to the Microsoft, it has made it easy for you to develop your own function. You can write, for example, my sum. For example, you can write a my sum, or whatever the name you write here. Okay, A, B, C, but this you have to develop it, and then otherwise it is going to give you the what is this? It is not aware of this function. It is not there. Okay, so So in this video, we are going to show you how to develop your own function and to get this figure using your own code, not depending upon, you are not relying on the Excel provided function, but you may have a different customized requirement which you may need to handle. Okay, so let me take you to the VBA. Here, one thing is that you go to the module, say, okay, in the module 1. Please forget about all this. We are discussing only this, okay? So let me close all these things. You don't have to worry about this. This is the thing which we are discussing, okay? So here we have written the function. We have chosen its name instead of writing ABC or XYZ. Let's give a proper name. It is a sale price because this is our target to bring the sale price. And what are the dependents? On what basis you want this sale price to come? The first basis is the TR date here. Okay, so try TR. Okay, transaction date. Okay, the other basis is the product. Yeah, since you have got this these two things, then of course you have in the TP sheet, you have a range in which you got to work out the pricing conditions and look up all these and get the pricing from there. Okay, so what it is doing is we show you. Let me remove all these things, and I'm going to write a formula that is starting with sale price. Yeah, that's right. It is sale price. Now, what is the thing which we have to start? First is the transaction date, right? And then we put a comma, and this is the product, right? Okay, so it is now going to execute everything what we have mentioned. Go to the TP sheet and figure out what is the date, is the rate there. Okay, so it is there, and it has brought it. As simple as that. Okay, so you know how to write your own function and to work it to simulate in the manner of Excel ordinary provided functions, right? Like sum, if, etc. So you can now develop your own function. So the steps of doing is very simple. You need to define as a function. Function is terminated with an end function, and then you define there may be multiple bases, and put the comma again and just that. So on what basis you would like to work out. These are the two main bases which are essential to work out the sale price. We want to know which product, we want to know what transaction date. The rest is that you can say that each time when this is provided, it is supplied in the formula, it is going to work out the pricing condition and to scan through the entire pricing condition, all the rows, and until the product is not equal to this. Okay, so the product is at the moment is alpha, so it is going to bring you this report. Okay, and as soon as it is found, the sale price is determined in the fourth column of the pricing condition. Whatever is the X-ray, right? So it is going to work. It is going to pick the proper sale price as it has found. Okay, so it is we have to work it out further, but just to give you a start how to write your own functions in Excel. So I hope you enjoyed this, and we will come up with further interesting things, aspects of this in our upcoming videos. So stay tuned to our channel, and thank you very much for supporting my channel. Thanks.